And at guard, 6'5", number 15, Latrell Sprewell.
Warriors lead early 2-0. And he drives and he scores. Sprewell, I'll tell you, he is playing a lot of minutes. Avery Johnson, 5'11", 6-year pro out of Southern University.
Where you want to see Portland improve is where Cliff Robinson is up pressuring the ball. Sprewell beats Porter on the cut. You want to make
pick and roll. Buck Williams drop the ball. It's loose in the paint. Here comes Sprewell to Avery Johnson. Grant behind him. Switches. Put it up and in. Avery Johnson. That's an 8-0 run for Sprewell. Alexander hand the ball back. Being bothered by Porter. Good defensive job by Terry Porter. Shot clock at 5. They're going to have to get the shot. Here's Alexander. Drills it. Right side of the circle. Victor out.
Good control of the ball, but trying to make a difficult pass. They were fortunate to get it back. They worked the Sprewell down on the box.
There he goes. He can pop it, and he does. Little head fake, spin move, and down. Will he take the shot? Billy Owens picks him up. Down to Strickland underneath. Buck Williams slapped away and picked off by Avery Johnson. Long pass to Sprewell. Perfectly done. Fans at the other end wanted a foul. You heard a body slap for sure, but no whistle.
Trying to post up Buck Williams, and they can't get him the ball, and they force the ball. Sprewell with the steal for the Blazers to get a pick-and-roll game on his man. He's extremely strong. Sprewell with the steal.
Boy, he diagnosed that one perfectly. Latrell, and he goes. It'll be good if it goes.
Defensively, he came in with the reputation of being a good defensive player, and he's showing that with his anticipation.
And Cliff Robinson. Sprewell. Number 24th player selected from the corner for 2. No. And Mullen with the ball. This Sprewell, a nice tap pass. 3-on-1. Sprewell gave it up, got it back, and scored.
Sprewell moved his feet too soon.
Houston from downtown drills it. Byron Houston.
Lane is a guy that plays extremely emotional. He has a tendency to tire himself out in a short period of time.
Sprewell just backed his way in. He's got a 7-point game now. Gatling, Avery Johnson. Alley-oop to Sprewell. Oh,
big grab and catch.
You better believe it.
Because
and Grant in traffic puts it out. No, tough shot is right. Chase down Avery Johnson. Avery traveled. Not called. Get it to Weber for 3. Yes. Or Sprewell, excuse me. Latrell Sprewell for 3.
Got to be aware where Chris Weber is. Weber is coming out of nowhere. Is the transition opportunity for Sprewell. They get 3, and then they got to get back to pushing the ball and taking advantage of the Warriors getting back slow. So they're forcing things out of a trap. 2-on-1. Sprewell
to take the lead. They do. The Warriors are on a 16-2 runs. Jennings, little guy, puts it up short. Rebound. Weber keeps it alive. Back over to Mullen. Mullen to Sprewell. Sprewell up the middle. Score it. Latrell Sprewell. 6. He's got 19 in the game. 77-73 Portland.
Well, Sprewell wanted to lob, but Weber was in the way. They come back with a post up, and he scores anyway. Sprewell's got 9 in the quarter.
Move on Jennings, turns around, puts it up, banks it, no good. Tap back by Grant, but there was Latrell Sprewell for the Warriors to tie. Yes. Latrell Sprewell. Stay right where you are. 5.5 minutes to go. Sprewell for 3. Oh my goodness, he gets 3 more. 3 seconds, there it is. Inbound to Cliff Robinson off his fingers. Too far in an inbound play. Sprewell, and he goes, he lost the ball. Cliff Robinson broke it up, but Weber comes up for the ball. And with 5.7 ticks on the clock, couldn't handle the ball. And it's a tie ball game.
You want to get a shot in this situation, they throw it long, and Sprewell gets it, and he's on the sprint, and he's trying to make a play. As Rod Strickland reaches in, Cliff Robinson had it right there, going out of bounds, tried to lob it back, and Billy Owens was down. Chris Weber in the finishing end right at the rim. there was the mistake, and Sprewell was trying to take advantage of it. Strickland cut him off, and Cliff Robinson's momentum is what was carrying him out of bounds, and at that point he was thinking if he could get it back in, Portland would have a chance to win the game. What one chance, and he missed it at the free throw line.
Teammates at Alabama as Sprewell.
A few games that Sprewell has gotten a breather in, but not many, and he has played every minute so far tonight.
Yep.
In a two-man game here between Robinson and Strickland.
Strickland, Robinson to tie, Buck Williams to tie, rebound Billy Owens,
foul,
and the game is over, and the Warriors win it. Gentlemen, welcome to our Blazer Scoreboard Show. Those of you on radio here in the Coliseum and on Blazer Cable tonight, welcome our guest from the Golden State Warriors out of the University of Alabama. He had 33 big points in an overtime win for the Warriors, Latrell Sprewell, right here. Thank you very much, Latrell, for being with us. Playing time and minutes you definitely are getting. You're playing a lot of minutes.
Well, I love being out on the floor, and I love competing, so it's a lot of fun for me.
Well, tonight, defense brought your club back. For that matter, both teams, both being down by about 12. It was an interesting game.
Well, it was a lot of fun, but like you said, the defense was the key tonight, and we tried it. We're getting better at that defense, and our team, we're playing hard. We're real young right now, but I think we're starting to get the concepts that the coaches want, and we're doing an excellent job of executing them.
Well, the trap paid off for you folks tonight.
Well, we got some steals to get back in the game, but we just had to keep playing hard, and we never got our heads down.
You're not bashful about stopping on a dime and shooting that three-pointer, are you?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I look to shoot that shot a lot.
Well, you had 3 of them tonight. They were very big, 33 points. But in the end, it was the Billy Owens to Chris Webber show in overtime.
Well, those two guys really stepped up for us in overtime, and we needed that. You can't win a game by yourself. You need a team effort, and I think we had that tonight.
Tell me about your team. Everybody is well knows, if they're an NBA fan, of all the injuries that the Warriors have had, and yet you're right in the thick of the battle. And as you and I were talking a short while ago before we went on, that the standings are beginning not to lengthen, but to shorten up. So it's going to be quite a race.
Well, like I said, we're young. We're just playing hard right now. I think that's why we're competing right now and playing well. Hopefully we'll be right there towards the end, but we have a lot to learn, and like I said, we're young, so hopefully we'll get a lot better.
You definitely are young, and you're very quick, and you've got good young legs and everything. I've got to ask you, I know Latrell has a plane to catch, but your former teammate at the University of Alabama, now a Blazer, James Robinson, gave you little fits at half court towards the end of the ball game. Tell me about James.
Well, he's a good friend of mine. I know, what can I say? I love the guy. We're just good friends, and I have nothing negative to say about him at all.
You tried to back him down one time, and he wanted to block your shot. He did get you to go to the free throw line.
Well, he blocked my shot at our place, and he kind of talked to me about that, So I said I'll get him back in Portland.
Well, you did it tonight. It was a nice overtime win, and thank you very much for being with us.